Hello there, welcome to my channel. I'm Angela from artofrye.com. We're going to get straight into it. Some of you have been asking for more fun fold cards. I do find some of the mechanisms for some of them a little bit tricky. The easiest one I've found is the Z fold. I'll try and remember to leave a link in the description to that style because it's very easy. This one is a bit different. This is just a practice card, so I know it's not very good, but this one's like a W fold, if you can see that. That's the mechanism. It opens and closes like that, and it is so easy to do. You don't even have to measure the parts for the mechanism. So you can have what you like in here. You don't have to have mats and layers on the side if you don't want to. You can put anything in there. You don't have to leave these blank. I've just left these blank so people can write messages in, but that's about it. But it's so easy the way it opens and closes. And it closes and that doesn't stick out a little bit. The only thing is with having so many mats and layers on, it might be a bit tricky to send through the post, but it's not too bad. I mean, it'll still fit in an envelope. So I thought I will do this one today. So what I've done, because I'm using A4 paper, I can't have a 6x6 card. This is my card base. I'm using thin card for this because of all the layers that are going on. I just don't want too much bulk. And then we have these. These are 2 1/8. And I think this is, again, 1/8 smaller than the mat. I mean, I'll try and remember to write all of the measurements in the description, or I'll leave them on my blog post, but you need 4 of these anyway. And this is for the mechanism. It's up to you how wide you want it, but it needs to be the same length as your card base. So that's 10 inches because it's a 5-inch card. That's 10 inches. So I've cut that off at 10 inches. And we'll get the mechanism out the way first because it is so easy. All you do is fold it in half. You have to excuse me, the light's pretty bad in here at the moment. So you fold that in half, give it a bit of a burnish, and then you take the other 2 pieces and fold them towards the centre like that. And that's your mechanism. There, simple, isn't it? Very easy. So I'm going to put that to one side now, and it's just a matter of sticking everything on. So I'm going to start with the large mats and layers, the pattern paper and the black mats. Do you know, I like both of these because on this one, if you see, I have the trees. This is from the same paper. This is from the Stampin' Up! Autumn paper that I've been trying to use up for the past year. So I've got trees on one side of the paper and there were animals on the other. So I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll do trees, animals, trees. You don't have to do that. Just put whatever you like in your card. It's entirely up to you. So I think that's not very smooth, is it? That's a little bit better. And the beauty of this paper is it isn't directional, so I can just put it on whichever way I like. So in order to get these straight, I am going to have to stand up, which is a bit tricky for me, but I'll give it a go. Right, that wasn't too bad. Right, I've decided to be a bit awkward because I like that for the front. I think that's really pretty paper. And I thought what I would do is put these 2 inside like that. So I'm going to get all of those glued into there now. I nearly copped it with that one. I didn't put it on straight. Fortunately, the glue gave me a little bit of time to get it right. This glue dries very quickly. I think it's because it's in thin strips, but that's good because it means it's not going to buckle your paper and you're not going to see it through the front. Right, so let me try and work out how to, I can't remember how to put this on. Right, so the W, the mountain, has to be up like that. So what I'm going to do now, you can decide where to put this, it's entirely up to you. I'm going to put it somewhere near the middle, and I'm going to have it so it's at the edge of the coloured paper like that. So I'm just going to try that out to make sure that it works all right. It's just going to be to the edge of the pattern paper like that. Yeah, and you can't see it through there, so that should be okay. Right, so you can take the first one. You don't have to use wet glue, just use whatever you like. I'm just going to let that dry a little bit. They should have been moved over a tiny bit, because you can see that wasn't quite in the middle, and that's given another little crease there, but you can't really tell. It looks okay. Right, so now I'm going to put these mats and layers on. You can have white, you can have any colour you like. I'm just going to put these on there like that. Yeah, there's just that one, I think. Needs a tiny little bit trimming off. That'll do. I don't want to keep going in case I end up having to cut it shorter and shorter on all sides. Right, so now what we do is we put all of these on there like that, and then it's just ready to decorate. Just try and get it as centered as you can. Right, I'm just going to leave them to dry for a couple of minutes, and that's your card. It just closes like that, and it is bulky, but like I say, you don't have to put on all the layers if you don't want to, or if you're not going to send it through the post, you can even add more layers if you're just going to give it to someone and put it in perhaps a little box envelope or something like that. And then all you do is just finish it off. Decorate it how you like. You don't have to leave any of these blank if you don't want to. You could just leave one of them blank, you know, but just decorate how you like. Decorate it on the front how you like. As I've done with this one, I just cut out an oval die, stamped it, put a sentiment and a few gems on. I have seen some really lovely ones of these with beautiful flower bouquets and things on, which look really, really nice. But it's just a very simple way to make an unusual fun fold. I think it's unusual anyway. I mean, I hadn't really seen this before. I started searching for fun folds, and then a few of these came up, and I just think they look really nice. So easy and quick. I mean, that was really quick, to be honest, wasn't it? I mean, I'm looking at my timer now, and I've been on just under 17 minutes, but that's without all the cutting and things, obviously. So it's a quick card. Something you can make for any occasion if you want. But yeah, that's how easy it is. So what I'll do is I'll decorate this off camera and perhaps leave some photographs at the end for you. So I hope that was helpful to you. Please let me know in the comments if you have any ideas for any more fun folds, or if you've tried something like this. I would love to hear from you. You can post in the comments on my website and my Facebook group, which I don't get to as much as I should. I'm really sorry. But I mean, it does need more members. I don't have a lot of members at the moment. But thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye now.